Okay. Well, as we told the first group, we're back to repeat here for you guys too. We really wanted to be able to do this at the shelter because we're talking about volunteering here at the shelter, and it's really important for you guys to see. I want you to know up front, you know, where you're at, what you're going to be doing, those types of things, so that you know there's no surprises or anything like that when you walk through the door. As you can see, there's we have a large number of dogs back there, and that's not all the animals that's in here. We have another section that's animals that are just specifically on hold right now, and they can't be released because of the requirements of the law. One of the things that we've done is that we've made a committed effort to find as many homes for these animals as what we absolutely can. And in order to be able to do that, then it also requires us to bring in more volunteers. We've been working on a volunteer program. It's actually getting ready to be rolled out, and that's where you guys come in at. We're now at the point of taking volunteer applications and getting people signed up to be able to come in and be volunteers here in our shelter. And some of the things that some of the responsibilities or things like that you could think about is, for example, maybe all you want to do is come in and just walk dogs. And that would be great, because these dogs spend so much time in such a small space, and some of them have a lot of pent-up excitement inside and stuff that they need to burn that energy off. So being able to come out and walk them helps make them more social and more adoptable. Maybe you want to come in the mornings and help them clean up kennels or something like that. Maybe it's just something as simple as you just want to come out and socialize with the animals themselves. Or one of the ladies had mentioned the idea about they were willing to do some type of dog obedience training so that we could train people just like you to come in and provide some very basic obedience training for some of these dogs. If you think about it, for example, we've got two dogs back there, Raz and Taz, who are very energetic labs that have been here since September. So, we really, really want to find them a home, but we've not been successful at doing that just yet. So, those are two dogs that are prime examples of dogs that really need some interaction, some personal attention to help, calm them down and make them more adoptable. We have let's see here, a lady by the name of Holly McGraw and Tracy Summers are going to sort of like reach out and try to coordinate the volunteers part of this program, so much so that, and I envision sort of an idea with like a calendar and something to say, hey, can anybody come into the shelter on this particular day to help with kennel cleaning, or can anybody come in this particular day to help walk dogs, or can somebody come into the shelter this day and help our adoption people do adoptions or work the rescue lines to see if we can hook up, rescues with some of the animals that's in here in the shelter. So there's lots of volunteer opportunities, and certainly there's tons more of good ideas out there that we haven't even touched base on. So, but one of the things we want to be able to do is get you involved in your animal shelter. And, the only way these guys in there are going to find homes is if we all work together to be able to do it. There's some absolutely lovable dogs in there, and you can't take them all home, not so as much as you'd like to. But what you can do is you can have a committed focus to say, I'm going to find them a home, and whatever responsibility that takes, by walking them, socializing them, or whatever the case, everything contributes to that cause. So what we've asked is, and what we have up in front here is, we have applications to sign up to be a volunteer, and when you complete the application, then we'll pass those on to the lady that's going to help us coordinate that, and then they can work and be able to schedule people and try to partner people up with their niche. One of the things people have said, well, the shelter's only open in the daytime, and I can't come in the daytime. But we're looking at that idea as well, because what we'd really like to be able to see is more opportunity for people to come in the evening hours. We're looking at adoptions by appointment in the evening right now because we're sort of short on people, but we're not opposed to even exploring the idea of having volunteers in here in the evening hours just to be able to do adoptions for us. Those things are really in its infancy, and there's issues that we got to iron out with that, but I don't think it's anything that we can't overcome. Ultimately, the primary goal is find these guys a home back here. So, with that being said, I want you to be able to complete the application. And if you can complete it and leave it here, that'd be great. The other thing I want to touch